Trav, how is this week different? Eagles traveled to Brazil last year. I remember a little bit of the talk, but what are you guys getting ready for?
This is the most unique I think it's been in terms of traveling to a game. It's not like you're going to the other side of the world in terms of like time zones and stuff. We're only going two time zones away, but we're traveling half a day. Yeah. So it's an interesting. Typically, you would go to London and time it up to where you get in London or you get overseas in Europe, and you have a whole day in front of you, so you can sleep on the plane. You can, or at least try and get some sleep on the plane to take up the time of the flight.
Yep,
it's a whole thing right now of like trying to get there and get acclimated without losing the sleep schedule, keeping you in tune with just the times you're waking up and the times you'll be at your peak athleticism, throughout the day. So it's a bit of juggling that. I know the stadium's 2 hours away from the hotel. That'll be a unique experience, driving to the game for 2 hours, the old college football way that we used to drive to Miami, even though that wasn't that far away. But we were a Delta hand, and we got to play it. Yeah. And it is what it is. I think it'll be rewarding if we go down there and find a way to win, knowing that this is such a unique schedule and unique experience. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited to go down to Brazil, man.
Dude, it's going to be electric.
It is going to be so much fun, man. Yep. And the international games are always a fucking blast, getting to see new fans and how they react to big plays and just how they show up to the game. How they act during the game, whether I'm going to hear chants and stuff. I'm excited for all of this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I already know that the Brazil fans are going to go fucking nuts, and it's going to be a blast, man.
Yep. And I think what you're kind of alluding to is like, there's no time zone changes. So you can't like save time overnight and whatnot. Like you guys are going to lose a whole day Wednesday and just travel because it's a 12-hour flight. And you're not gaining or losing. There's no way to manipulate it.
Yeah.
So you're just going to get up in the morning, fly down to Brazil, and get nothing in that day other than maybe some film on the plane or film when you land, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you got to be smart with your time, a little bit more strategic with your
dude, get your Russell Wilson on. Start doing high knees in the aisle. Make sure you're moving around.
I don't know if I'll be doing that, but I got my Nintendo Switch too.
Nice.
And I'm going to be Mario golfing and
they got Mario Golf?
Up. Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Get hip, cuz.
I can't, dude. I'll be on it all day. I just know it. I got to stay out of it.
You have kids,
I got to stay out of it. All right, let's move on. It went to have on a international division game. Is it weird to have an international division game?
I mean, this would be my second one. We played the Chargers in Mexico City.
That's right. We only had one game international. It was London. I wish we would have been able to play more when I was there. I like the international games personally.
It's a blast. This would be my fifth country I've played in.
Fifth country. It'll be your second continent, right? Europe and South America. Well, third continent, I guess North America, Europe, South America. You're just missing Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica.
Yep. So NFL, we got to keep expanding.
Yeah, we got to keep going. We got to keep going, boys. Australia's coming. That one is not far off.
No, the Aussies definitely love some football. They love some competition, baby.
Does this counts as a home game for the Chargers? Sucks to suck. Do you expect more Chiefs or Chargers fans?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say I was caught off guard, but there were more Chargers fans, I felt like, in Mexico City than there were at the game in Los Angeles. I mean, so I'm not sure if because they're
closer to the border.
Yeah, their original team, San Diego, was so close to the border that they had a bunch of fans built up from that. But I don't know how far down south, like into South America, their fan base goes, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have scheduled this if there wasn't a lot of fans for both teams. We'll
find out. Other Chiefs have been weighing in on the topic in the trip to Brazil. Mackenzie Nelson, everything Xavier Worthy knows about Brazil, he says, comes from the Fast and Furious movie. It's one way to do your research, Xavier.
Okay, X.
One way.
Nice. I have to watch that on the plane.
Pat let us know he had to explain to Travis how a globe works.
First of all, Uncalled for, Pat.
I think more than anything, it was just explaining to some guys how far the trip was. Some guys didn't understand how far the travel was. Travis, even though he just was down there like last year, so I was just explaining to him how the globe works.
Very uncalled for. Had no idea that Buenos Aires and Sao Paulo were that close.
Yeah.
I knew Brazil was down there. I didn't realize it was that far down there.
Argentina and Brazil are heated rivals, just so you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just hadn't put those two together.
Yeah.